Welcome everyone to another edition of Living Simply and Fun. I'm your host, Rita. Today we'll be reviewing the Puros Indios. This cigar was donated by my cousin Corey. It is I believe a 6x52 or 54 ring gauge Vitola torpedo. So I just got to get the cutter out and then fire it up. So I want to wish you all a happy Merry Christmas. I'm glad to be here, and I'm glad that I'm allowed to review this cigar for you. Alright, V-perfect V-cut. Let's just look over the construction. I had to rehumidify this. It's losing a little band right there. The self-adhesive thing is pretty good. So let's do the sniff test. I'm picking up pure hay in this cigar. Pure hay. The dry test is the wrapper is coming off, so we got to be very careful. And once it starts to stick, we should be fine, and we hope this does not have any more construction issues. So, I want to thank Tara for allowing me to...
Hey, you know, Nick Doodle stuck his finger in his butt and called it macaroni.
You heard Tara just now on video. So, I don't do these videos scripted, so you heard it from her own mouth. So, being funny as she is. So, she's got a good sense of humor, too. So, what I'm looking for right now is, while I'm looking around, is, where I fire this up, I've already cut it, is the ashtray. Somewhere in this place is an ashtray. I just don't know where it went. Oh, it's over here. So, let me get the ashtray. We're going to be using the single cigar ashtray right here to dispose of the ash. So, I want to thank Tara for this wonderful coat. You guys know my other coat didn't zip up. This one is pretty damn toasty. She gave me this also for Christmas. No, not the boobs. That was given an early Easter present from the Easter Bunny. I want to give a shout out to John Payette. Thanks, John. My cousin loved the Isabella Gorilla. That was one of his Christmas presents since he gave me two. I want to thank Amy and wish her whole family Merry Christmas. And I want to thank Johnny Sticks. So, let's warm this up and kick the tires and light the fire, shall we? So, this is a video for Christmas. Once this is done, I got a video for you all for New Year's. It will be the Olar by Fuentes. Sometimes I don't like certain lighters, so see if the triple burner will finish the job. Also want to wish every one of my subscribers on my that subscribe, whether it be for cooking recipes or cigar recipes, a Merry Christmas. Good smoke output. And tastes. I don't know what it tastes like. Tastes. Hints of oak, cedar. The first third, I bet you, is going to be woodsy taste. Chocolate. I want to tell you all, the puros indios, the chief is the one I always made fun of in videos and telling Johnny Sticks to smoke the baby. This is my first puros indios cigar, and as you all know, puros indios, from what I understand, is not being made anymore. It's now the Reyes family tobacco. Now, if you look up the video, The Gold Pirate, with the last video me and Aaron did together, it will explain that his son or grandson, I think it's grandson, Reyes, decided to strip the name Puros Indios Chief and go with his own blends and everything. He didn't just bring back something his grandfather invented. So this cigar apparently is about 8 to 10 years old, is what my cousin said. Same with the Olars. So, that said, everyone, I want to say stay tuned for the halfway point of this Puros Indios. Thank you. Okay, everyone, this isn't the halfway point, but I forgot to mention a few things in this cigar, which my subscribers might be angry. Puros Indios is a Honduras with Cuban seed filler and a rich, oily Ecuadorian wrapper. So basically, it's a Connecticut broadleaf Ecuadorian Sumatran wrapper, and origin is Honduras. This isn't a I can't remember. But it says in the bottom, Cuban expatriate Rolando Reyes Sr. has been called the world's best blender on more than one occasion. In fact, his cigars are critically acclaimed for their raw richness and complex flavors. And, but his, apparently I don't know if they even make these anymore. I got this from Cigar International. So, apparently they still sell it. So, this is the torpedo. So, but yeah, I thought I'd share that with you. And they say this is a medium to a full-bodied cigar. So, that said, please look for the next, the halfway point of the cigar. Thank you. Stay tuned. Welcome back to the halfway point of this Puros Indios. Now, first, I'm going to say it, even with proper humidification, the cigar is burning wonky. That's right. Whatever I do, it still starts to turn around and tries to canoe. See if I can tap the ash. As you can see right there, it is trying to canoe. And I've done everything to fix it. I also have a question for you, my subscribers out there, anyone who will listen to the question. Maybe you can leave the comment in the box. Now, I don't know what's wrong with the lighters. I keep fueling them, but half the time they do not want to fire up. So when I have to do my fixes, I'm using a big lighter. This my birthday lighter that Johnny Sticks gave me. Fuel's pretty good in there. It's got about 1/4 of a tank in this thing. Fine, this one's got plenty too, but they won't strike, you know. This one's got spark, but this one doesn't have flame, so I'm assuming the fuel level is low in this one. I should have packed some other lighters, but since I didn't, I'm doing crazy fixes to get this from not canoeing with a Bic. So that's all I wanted to say to you on that part. I do want to talk to you now about the review part, an aspect of the halfway point. Now, this cigar I'm picking up cedar, a little pine. Basically, this cigar is a earthy, woodsy cigar taste so far, with a hint of chocolate. So far, initial puffs, and up to now, has been straight across the board of a mild cigar. They claim this is medium to full, unless it's going to kick into high gear. soon it is not a full, a full-bodied cigar. So anyway, so far, the only thing I can say is, out of the 10 years that my cousins had this about, and I had to rehumidify it, it's not bad. Not bad at all. And I apologize also to my subscribers. You go to Cigar International or cigar.com, you can still buy these under the Puros Indios names. So, you know, it's a good cigar so far. Even though the construction for it to be burning wonky isn't. Another question for you all is, when you get a torpedo, does it burn wonky as well? So please leave the comments in the box. And I do want to say to shout out to John Payette. John, thanks again for the Isabella cigars. And yes, I was freaking freezing doing the video, but that was a stupid move because, well, it is what it is. For some of you out there, I promised you one for New Year's and Christmas. I might use New Year's being the OLAR, or maybe a few days after New Year's, because the problem is I got to get to a store that sells butane. Once I get some butane and fire these babies up, maybe it just needs to be refueled. I don't know. So, with that said, stay tuned for the final third of this Puros Indios. Welcome back to the final third of this cigar. As you can see, it is burning wonky. I told my cousin that it's been burning wonky. But I do want to shout out to Corey, my awesome favorite, one of my two awesome favorite peeps, because they have been so kind and generous and awesome to me that I want to thank him for allowing me to review one of his cigars, one of two that he donated to me. I've given him some excesses of Aaron, so when he smokes them, he smokes them. I just keep his humidor, humidified. The other thing I want to thank him for is he gave me a 3-finger case that I can take with me home. So some of my cigars won't get crushed and I don't have to dig in my backpack looking for my herpidors. So, you know, I brought 3 herpidors. Aaron and I had 3 total. I gave Aaron's travel humidor to my cousin when I was here last. So, I want to say right there, you can see Mr. Muffins. He's just sitting there, you know, looking. He wants my lunch. My cousin brought me some chicken sandwiches from Jack in the Box. Sweet. I haven't had Jack in the Box in a long time, so. And he picked me up a 6-pack of Oregon-made porter beer, and I'm going to enjoy myself tonight with a good porter with him. He's awesome. Awesome, kind, caring, considerate. They both rock, including Tara, my favorite piece, who basically did on the video. You guys heard it, you know, I wouldn't listen to as well. I'll fuse this tonight, and I will upload this video tonight for you all. This is your Christmas video. As I said, I'm going to have to, on the 3rd, I think, pick up the butane. Bics don't really work well with cigars, by the way, as you know, but it's all good. So, as you see, I'm wearing this nice shirt Tara gave me for Christmas and this awesome coat so I can stay toasty. It's poly down, so it is really warm. And I haven't brushed my hair today. As you can see, I just hopped out of bed, ran out, and tried to help out. When I get back into the kitchen, I will be making cookies. And no, I'm not doing how to make cookies for a dummy video. You can follow the recipe on the back of the cookie. We got some Andy's mint morsels, and we're making Andy's mint cookies, which is awesome. So, I want to tell you all Merry Christmas, Happy New Year, and please add and subscribe. Please post comments. Please leave feedback, suggestions. Just keep it nice is all we ask. And enjoy every puff. Peace, love, out.